Hello, welcome back to the 24-25 school year. This is your returning sub orientation. We are going to get going here. I'm going to share just a few screens with you, just do some house cleaning and some updated items. By now, you have received your annual Vector Safe Schools training. That is where this training is located at. And so we have our annual trainings that we do every year. That includes all of the Vector Safe Schools training, the ALICE training, and the seclusion and restraint training. We still have them on 3 different platforms, so you will need to do 3 different links to get to these. The Vector Safe Schools, of course, is in your K-12 email, as with the ALICE. And the restraint and seclusion, we will have sent out an email that contains the link for that restraint and seclusion. I just want to hit on some absence management items and time and attendance items, just as a reminder for our returning subs. When you have days that you are not available to sub, we do encourage you to use your non-working days. So please take the few minutes that it takes to list your non-working days as they come up. And here is the instructions briefly on how to do that, just a reminder. Also on the notifications and confirmations. When absence management is trying to communicate something to you, when you log into absence management, you will have a pop-up screen that will block your viewability to your calendar and accepting jobs. Please take a moment to actually read those notifications and then either click next if there's multiple notifications until you get to the last screen, which will have confirm. Absence management will also call you via the telephone when these notifications need a confirmation. So either confirm on the telephone when you receive that call, or when you log in to absence management, confirm on the screen when you log in. On this slide, it's just a reminder that if you work 2 half days in one day, when you're looking at absence management on the calendar view, it can only show you one job at a time. So it'll show you the first job, which will be 1 of 2 there in the upper left-hand corner. It's not a half day. It's just saying 1 of 2. And then if you hit that arrow button, then you will see the second part of your day, which says 2 of 2. So just a reminder that that is how those 2 half days are depicted in one day. And then on your ID badge, if we go over to the other side of this slide, we will be working on printing your ID badges as soon as we get the 24-25 template. Once you complete your trainings and you activate them, we'll start printing those and make them available for you to pick up. We will send you an email when your ID badge is ready to pick up. Remember that your 23-24 ID badge is still valid. That is the ID badge that all of the staff will be wearing initially, until we complete all of our pictures throughout the district, and the photographer has also completed her retakes. Then she gets those ready for us late in November, and we usually have them out about the 1st of December for distribution. If you want a new picture for your ID, you will have to check out when the photographer will be at each building in the district, and you can go there in the morning and have your picture taken. As soon as I get that list from the photographer, I will make that available to substitutes. And then just a reminder to try to be flexible when you are scheduled for jobs and you arrive at buildings. We are still in the midst of a staff shortage, which includes substitutes. And when the buildings need to change jobs around, they are doing it in the best interest of the students. So please try to be patient and as flexible as we can. And this is a great opportunity to make you our recruiter. And if you have friends or family that you feel would make a good sub and they are available a couple times a month, don't hesitate to talk to them about subbing for Rapid City area schools. We can work with just about any schedule. And then, of course, here is the school calendar. Our school dates this year: students start on August 20th. The last day of school is scheduled for May 22nd. Of course, depending on our winter season this year and how many snow days we may end up with, that can be flexible. And then here's just some thoughts. If you have a new or updated teaching certificate, please do get that to my office. If it's a new certificate, you've never been certified before, that will increase your pay to the certified rate. And if you are renewing your certificate, then we will just need to update that renewed date and keep you on our list as a current certified sub. If you let your certification lapse, we will still pay you the certified rate of pay. It's just that your status with us will be certified staff with a lapsed certificate, just so that you are aware that you will still get the certified rate of pay. If you completed your bachelor's degree, please make sure I have verification of that so that I can move you from the non-degree pay up to the bachelor's or more degree pay. And then if you need a new parking pass, please stop by our building. Tammy will have those available in the lobby of the Rapid City Education Center. And I'm also addressing here to please arrive on time and plan to stay until the end of your scheduled duty day as you see it on the absence management job that you have accepted. And my last point on the screen is if you end up becoming ill or something in your household or something prevents you from reporting to your job in the morning and it's a kind of a last minute notice, please do call the sub office. I am in the office at 6:30 in the morning to take those phone calls. If you know about something a little bit before that, please do call the office and leave a voicemail because that's the first thing I check. I really need you to call my office as soon as possible instead of waiting until the school secretary reports for the day. Because once I get that notice, I can remove you and we can get that job launched for another sub to take. I appreciate you making the steps so that we can try to get another sub in there as soon as possible. Now on the screen, I want to talk through Canvas. I understand that Canvas is going to be into the middle schools now, and this is a student platform, and I've had some subs express some concern on training on Canvas. But what technology has informed me is that Canvas is a student platform only, and that subs will not really be in it at all. And if a student is having difficulties with their Canvas login, then the library staff will be the ones that will need to help them with that. And then we need to talk about the substitute laptop and security. So there has been some recent concern about multiple users logging into the substitute laptops that they are issued for the day. So when logging into these computers, please remember that these are public computers and please do not save your password when your browser prompts you to. Always choose never. And then at the end of the day, please remember to return the computer to the school office when you check out. What's next? All of the subs need to complete the returning sub orientations. That includes all of the trainings that are in the Vector Safe Schools that was sent to you, the ALICE training that is sent to you in your K-12 email, and the seclusion and restraint training that you'll get a link for in your K-12 email. If you want to make changes on your profile sheet, that is available for you to do that. You're going to find that by going to Skyward into the employee access, and under substitute resources is the profile sheet. We've made that mandatory in years past. I'm only going to ask for it this year if you want to make changes to the different subjects you want to sub for, or the different employee types like teacher, para, or clerical that you would want to make a change to. Once all these are completed, I will activate you in absence management. I will send you an email through the system. It will come from NetPost to let you know that you have been activated. Use your ID badge from the 23-24 school year. And once we have the 24-25 badges available, we will notify you that those are ready. If for whatever reason you don't have your 23-24 ID badge, please let my office know, and we will print one once we activate you and let you know that that is ready for you to pick up. Thank you. Thank you for returning to Rapid City Area Schools as a substitute again this year. Your contribution to the district is totally invaluable. I know sometimes subbing can feel like a thankless job, but we all know that we cannot be successful to continue to teach our students without you serving in those absences when teachers need to be away from their duty day. So thank you so much for your time and your service.